Hey everyone, it's April and welcome back to my channel. I'm here with Benny, Baron, and Brody, and we are going to be sharing part 3 of my Easter and spring home tour, which is my main living room and dining room. If you are new, I would love for you to take a minute and hit that subscribe button. If you love the rustic, primitive decorating style, then this is the place to be. And follow me over on Instagram at Housetohome_XOXO. And without further ado, let's get on into the home tour. There is lots of rustic and handmade items, bunnies, chicks, and a lot of purple and yellow. We're going to start over this time at the front door area. On the door, I have this metal pail, bucket, whatever you want to call it. And I got this one time at a yard sale and I painted it white and then used some sandpaper to really distress it and make it look old. And then I just put some greenery and an Easter peep and bunny that were both handmade. On this wall, I have just an old wooden frame and then I stuck that Peter Cottontail sign in the middle. I believe that was from Ross. And then this little table down here, it just fits in perfectly and I can still open and shut my door. It kind of reminds me of just like an old picket fence. And this bunny here is one of the handmade ones that I've shown previous Easter tours. I collect them. I find them every year, so I always pick up a few new ones. These bunnies are all by the brand Primitives by Kathy, I believe. And then down on the bottom, I have another rustic bunny that my mom actually gifted me like 2 years ago. I have a ceramic one from Home Goods and a primitive chick that I got at a yard sale. Moving on over to the fireplace, have a little collection of things on here. But first, down on the bottom, I have a rabbit that I believe I got at TJ Maxx one year, and I just thought he was really cool. I like the distressing on him. He looks really rustic. And on top of the fireplace, I just have some Luminar candles on each side on some really old-looking candlesticks. I have some purple flower lights that are just battery operated, but I think they're really pretty for the springtime. And then I just have a lot of different little things, some needle felts, some primitive handmade items, some wooden bunnies from Hobby Lobby. I think those wooden birds are from Hobby Lobby. And yeah, just a lot of cute little bunnies and chicks. Some of the needle felts I made and some of them I bought. And then down below the greenery, I have another garland hanging. And that one I actually made a few years ago using the bunnies that are on headbands in the Dollar Tree. I just took them off, glued them on, and added some beads to some jute twine. Moving on over to this table, first I have an old shutter hanging on the wall with a lantern and of course my clock. And then on this little kind of shelf, I have a bunny that I believe I got at a local shop, but I just love how he's sitting with his like big belly up in the air. And then a handmade chick. And then these two things I believe were like a TJ Maxx find. And then the primitive handmade bunny, I got him at a local shop last year. I love how they use the old twigs for his feet. On my chair, I just have 2 pillows. The bunny one I got at Target last year after Easter, I think for like 75% off. And then up on this wall, I just have an old peg shelf that I just hang different things on. The butterfly picture I made. And then here's a look at the other side of the living room. On this side of the wall, before I get into like the couch and everything, I have another shelf, or hutch I should say, that is made of old barnwood. And above it, I have a old frame, or window frame actually. And I just put a primitive bunny in here. I actually found this on Facebook Marketplace 2 years ago, and the lady sent it to me. She made it, and he's one of my favorite bunnies I have for sure. And then some more bunnies, eggs. This bunny with the little wheels on it. I can't even remember where he's from. The little bunny that's hanging there, my mom got for me as a gift for Easter a few years ago. My primitive bear, I just put a carrot in his hand. That little needle felt bunny is from the store Tuesday morning. And this little needle fell in like the little bunt pan. I got him last year at the antique mall. Some Hobby Lobby bunnies down here. Down here, that little bunny is from Walmart. And then the Easter egg trees I made, as well as this picture. I got the rusty metal pieces off of Etsy and then just glued them on and made that picture. Kind of like a little bunny parade. Down here, I have a really rustic looking handmade bunny. I got that at one of my favorite local primitive shops. On my chair, I just have my huge bear that I keep out all the time. And then up here under my metal awning, I know it's kind of hard to see with the sun, but I have a metal bunny garland. That is from Michael's. And just some pretty little fairy lights up here. And then on my shutters, I just have 2 little pots with some greenery. And then this bunny that I just got this year, another cute little handmade one that is in a really old like pillowcase. Love him and thought he looked really cute just sitting up there. That pillow with the 3 bunnies I made. I actually have some videos on some of these things from, probably when I first started YouTube, if you want to go back and check them out. On my coffee table, I just do a little arrangement with some greenery. It's one of the garlands from Michael's. And I just wrap it around the lantern. And then the eggs are all from Michael's and Hobby Lobby. They had very similar ones for a couple years, so I kind of got a little collection of them going. Over here, I have a basket with 2 handmade bunnies. One's like a wool and the other one is like hand painted. I have a metal flower on a stake. Really, that should go outside, but I don't want it to get all rusty and gross, so I keep it indoors. On my end table, I have another bunny on wheels and another handmade bunny who is holding a really long carrot. And then we got some shelves up here. On these 2 shelves, if you've been with me for a lot of years now, you'll kind of think this looks familiar because I tend to decorate this the same every year because I just love how these pieces all look on there. A combination of things from Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, and some local shops as well. That Cottontail Candy Company sign is from Walmart a few years ago. And then on this window shelf, I just have 3 of these slimmer style bunnies. And I put a little bunny in a wreath. And the yellow and white plaid or buffalo check, whatever you want to call it, behind the window is actually a piece of material. I change that out depending on what colors I'm decorating, and I will probably just leave that up and put my summer bee decor up with it as well. My pillows, the plaid ones, are from Kirkland's, and then the ones with the bunnies and baskets, I think they were from TJ Maxx. You got a set of 2. I have some blankets, again, all TJ Maxx or Home Goods. The carrot patch sign, I believe that was from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And then this shelf just has a little collection of different things. Got some moss bunnies, a cement egg, a house, a couple different cute little items. And then in my wreath, I just stuck a metal and wood bunny from Hobby Lobby. And I wanted to share with you guys, I did get new gray and white buffalo check curtains for in my living room and dining room, just to tie in all through the house. I have the same ones in the kitchen, and with the plaid on my walls, I just think it all looks really good together. And then up on my ladder, I just put some branches of flowers and some little wooden bunnies, and then some fairy lights just to give it that little ambiance at nighttime. And then I just have a chicken basket or chicken egg basket hanging with the bunny in it. And that's how that side of the room looks. It's really homey and cozy. And like I said, when the lights are turned down at night with those little fairy lights, it's really, really pretty. Moving on into the dining room area, I'll give you a little overview here first. On this old chair, I just have a bunny that is another handmade one of those ones I was just talking about. And I love them because you could just stick them into things and they just sit up nice. And I have some old handmade flowers. Up in this metal hanging basket, I just have some greenery and another one of those handmade peeps. I have a lantern hanging up there, and then over on this shelf, I just have a collection of different things. I have 2 handmade signs that I made myself, just using Dollar Tree items. And then if you come down here on this door, that is where I let the dogs in and out to the yard. Again, another one of the buffalo check curtains and a little mini greenery wreath. This yellow blanket on my blanket ladder is from TJ Maxx. Another one of those handmade bunnies that I just stuck in a little basket. And then probably the largest bunnies I have in my house are this boy and girl bunny, who are definitely primitive, handmade, and absolutely adorable. I still had a really good deal on those. I believe it was 2 years ago at the antique mall. A vendor was going out of business and I got those for 75% off. The 2 bunnies on the bottom, they are from a thrift store. And then just some more things probably from TJ Maxx and some local shops. I put some more of those eggs from Michael's into the little bird cage there. And then this bunny is new for this year too. I just fell in love with this when I saw it. I went to a spring open house for a local shop, and I just love all the detailing and the really long ears on that one, so I had to get him. And then over on this corner, right before you go into my kitchen, I have a kind of 3D bunny artwork. I can't remember where I got this. I think it was a local shop, but it's really cool. It's like a kind of like a punch tin, and as you could see from the side, it's definitely 3D and it like sticks out. Fell in love with that when I saw it. And then on this little shelf, I just have some little mold type bunnies and chicks, and then some little primitive stuffed ones. This bunny I got new this year at the antique mall. Thought he was really cute too. And then down here, I just have 3 crates piled up just so I could have somewhere to put some more decor. This bunny I got at a yard sale one time for $2. He's seen better days, but I kind of like that about him. It just really gives him a cute rustic look. And yeah, just a whole bunch more bunnies, chicks, another little bear back there. The little mini signs are from the Mossy Knolls Etsy shop. And then in this flower cart, I just have another collection of handmade primitive bunnies. And the greenery, that is some of my favorite picks. They are from Hobby Lobby. And if you ever wondered, the big white cabinet that kind of looks like a grandfather clock, that is where I store all of my candles. Over here, this is just an old door that I decorate. The Hello Easter sign I got at Walmart. And then, I don't know what it is, but I say this every year, but I just absolutely love this basket and how it looks with these two bunnies and that little chick inside. I just think they have the cutest faces and it just looks like a little family together. So you'll probably continue to see that year to year on my channel. I just always put it up like that. Then I have another bunny and chick, again, local shops. That little chick and the egg I got at a thrift store. And then my hutch was a housewarming gift from my mom when I bought this house. And I just keep all of my glassware and dishes and things inside. I don't really put like decor or anything. But I did add some of my favorite little ceramic bunnies down here. They're a mixture of like Hobby Lobby and some local shops. And then hanging like a little garland, I have these foam bunnies that are actually from Dollar Tree, and I just painted them and put them on some twine and made a little garland. The bunnies up there, the white one's Hobby Lobby, and the other one I believe was a TJ Maxx bunny. And then over on this shelf, that bunny was actually silver at one point. He was from TJ Maxx, and I just gave him a makeover and painted him. And then there's a primitive one, and that chick back there was actually from Dollar General. In my primitive high chair, I just have some more stuffed bunnies, a Boyd's bear, and a little peep. And then, again, I wanted to show you the new curtains and how they look in here. I just really like the look of the valance mixed with the shutters on the bottom. On my dining room table, I came up with this centerpiece for this year. I just took a dough bowl. I propped up these bunnies, which are from Michael's. And then I just put some greenery, some fairy lights, some green grass, and then just some more of those eggs and little peeps. And I just love how that turned out. Over on this dresser, I have some really pretty flowers in a basket. Another one of those handmade bunnies, and he's in like a metal rain boot, which we've been getting a lot of rain here in PA lately. I don't know how it is where you guys all live. And then these bunnies, well, a bunny and a bear, they're both from a local shop. And moving on over, I just have a bunny picture that I believe was from Walmart a few years ago, but I painted the bunny just to go more with my yellow, gray and white and purple theme. In my lantern, I have two little mini Boyd's bear. Well, I shouldn't say they're Boyd's bears, but it's a duck and a bunny. I have another primitive bear holding an Easter basket. And my tier tray, no really rhyme or reason to how I decorated it. I just put all of my favorite little things and groups and stuff on it. If you have any questions or anything specifically is from, just comment down below. And then the last piece of furniture, I always tend to end with this, is this little hutch that I got off Facebook Marketplace, and it fits perfectly in this corner. I have up here just a little collection of primitive chicks. That bunny always reminds me of like a chocolate bunny you would buy in a store. That little mini one, I stuck him in a can and then just added a wreath I love how that turned out. And then on the first shelf, I actually bought this little peep in the teacup this year at a local shop. The lady just put it all together and I thought it was adorable. And this little basket, I had showed you guys in a haul these little tiny primitive stuffed peeps that I got. I just stuck them right down in the basket with some grass and I thought that looked really cute. That little egg carrier, I got that one year at a yard sale, so I just put some eggs in it. That bunny, that's like a rocker, that was from, I think it was Michael's a few years ago. And then on this shelf, just a little collection of things, a little flower pot, another primitive bunny. And then the one down here I got new this year as well. He has a metal hanger, so I just hung him on the knob. And again, that is how that corner looks. And kind of how where the divider is that goes into the other room. And my chandelier, which is from Kirkland's. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I can't believe Easter is going to be here already. I feel like I did all this decorating and it just came so early right after St. Patty's Day, only a couple weeks. But I'm probably going to keep all of this up till the end of April just to really enjoy it before I switch over to my summer bee decor. So again, thank you all for watching. Benny, Brody, and Baron, I'll appreciate you as well and all of your sweet comments. Like again, if you have any questions about where anything is from, just leave it down in the description box down below. Subscribe if you're new, and if not, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!